Earlier this week, I did a fishing live stream from my boat using the new Starlink satellite setup. You're gonna see the fish that I caught during that live stream. Boy, did we have a good time. While on the live stream, check it out. Yeah, live stream grouper and barracuda. One of these fish looks like a straight killer, but we're gonna clean them up and make a highly requested recipe, Mediterranean style baked fish. Stick around to the end to see how it turned out. I'll give you the recipe. Let's go! I finally did it. I went solar, so now we can power our lights, the chicken coop, some water timers, and all sorts of backyard activities. Keep the boat fully charged, my security cameras, my dock lights. Everything is now going solar. Solar. We live in Florida where it's sunny as long as there's no clouds. So solar is the perfect thing, especially if we have a hurricane come and knock out our power. We'll still be able to at least power some stuff. And I've always avoided solar because it just seemed a little complicated. But Renogy reached out to me and they said, Heiko, you gotta just try our setup. It is so easy. It's only 3 things. It's your solar panel, your controller, and then the positive and negative wires that go from your panel to the controller. That's how easy it is. And then you just hook it right to your battery. Renogy actually has an app, so I can directly connect to my solar panel, and we can see right here, it's currently getting 80 watts of solar energy. That's a pretty good charge. And I have done 0 calibration. I just laid this thing down and it's already getting 80 watts. If I laid it flat, it would probably do an easy 200. This is the Renogy Shadowflux. If you're like me and you have a boat that sits in the water, how many times have you woken up in the middle of the night covered in sweat thinking, did my batteries die? And are my bilge pumps keeping up with the rainwater, or is my boat sinking? Well, that's a common question for me, and I'll run out here in the middle of the night and I'll go, whoo, please don't let there be any water in the bilge. Whew, okay. Our pumps are still working, so our battery is still charged. Well, I'm never gonna have to worry about that again. Not now that we got solar at the dock. Thank you, Renogy. On the app, I can see my current battery voltage, 14.1. So I can always check my phone and know that my batteries are charged. Depending on your goals, whether you're trying to keep your boat charged or power your backyard or power an RV, campsite, Renogy has many different packages available. This is the charge controller known as the Rover, and you can add the Bluetooth and the temperature. Or if you're tight on space, Renogy also offers this solar charge controller called the Wanderer. I was actually using this one for a while, but then they sent me this one to test. They both work great. This solar panel is a work of art. Look at this thing. And on the back, we have our positive and our negative cables, which run directly into the positive and negative connections on the controller. And then you take the positive and negative connections for the battery going to the battery. And that's it. That's all there is to it. Check out the different packages that they offer on their website. I'm gonna have a discount code in the video description below. Thank you, Renogy, for sponsoring this video and sponsoring my first step into the solar world. Go check them out. Let's get back to fishing. We're gonna head out to the patch reefs and we're gonna try something new that I've never done before, and I'm not sure what to even call it, but I think I'm gonna call it running and gunning the patch reefs and try out this new technique I got and check out my solar panel, keeping my boat charged. We've had so many rainstorms these last few days. It's just been raining all day. Today's a little bit nicer, blue skies, but when it rains, my boat fills up with water and then my bilge pump is constantly pumping the water right out of here, keeping the boat dry. But what happens if my batteries die? Well, then my boat sinks. Not no more. The setup is actually very simple. Exactly what I showed you before. The power and negative are on my batteries going to the solar charge controller, and then the negative and positive are going to the solar panel. And we can see right now it is charging and the battery is basically full. It's actually charging quite nicely right now. And then these cables run out to the solar panel. And then when I want to leave, all I do is disconnect the positive and the negative. And then those we just stow away until we're back. And if you've been living under a rock, I have Starlink installed on my boat, which means I get full speed, high speed internet access offshore. So I'm gonna be live streaming this episode here. I think I'm gonna call it something like running and gunning the patch reefs. If you're watching this, you might have seen my live stream already and I might cut some parts out of it. But let's head to the reef, set up the live stream, try to catch fish. Untying, and we are free to go. Okay, we're gonna go up in the tower of the boat. The most beautiful place in the world. Oh! Every time I leave my dock, I get that tingle of, we don't know what's gonna happen today. We might catch a world record. It's possible. We got ourselves a manatee. She's swimming right in front of the boat. Silly girl. I'm gonna have to slow down. Y'all see that? That's a big old manatee right there. Oh, baby, don't go under the boat. Silly girl. Oh, she's got a bunch of grass in her mouth. Later. A lot of silly little puppies out here in the mangroves. It's beautiful out here. We made it to the patch reefs. We're kind of in the deeper patches. The patch reefs, they start in like anywhere from 5 to 6 feet of water and they come all the way out here. We're in like 20 to 30 feet of water and then the reef's edge is over there. But I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's sand, which is like the lighter stuff. And then there's these dark blotches and these are like right here, these are all piles of rock. So we're gonna go get out of the tower and toss some baits on here. But first we're gonna start the live stream. Check it out. We got the laptop hooked up to the Starlink. Hopefully this strap will keep the laptop from falling, but probably not. And now I'm gonna start fishing. Key Largo Patch Reefs live streaming, brought to you by Starlink. We got satellite now. We are maybe about 6 miles from land. If you can hear me and see me loud and clear, leave something in the chat. Right now we're gonna try a little something new. Oh baby! Oh baby! Oh snap! Oh my God, wait till you see this. Oh, please don't break me off. Okay, here he comes. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Go! What? About to get a hook in my hand, but I don't care. I'm so excited. Woo! Woo, baby! Oh! Oh, no! Woo-wee! While on the live stream, check it out. Yeah. Live stream grouper and barracuda. Woo! Woo! That was a sick live stream. We caught, what was it, 8 fish, and we got 2 nice fish in the box. We got a big old barracuda and a beautiful big old red grouper. Not bad for a live stream. I'm gonna enjoy a nice Freedom water on the way home and enjoy a beautiful sunset. And once we get back home, I'm gonna think about a fun recipe to try to do with these fish. And I'll catch y'all in the kitchen. Well, isn't that just lovely? You think you can just pick whatever pot you want to do your business in, Elliot? Is that considered fertilizing my plants? Look at me when I'm talking to you. He's embarrassed. I would be too. Let's take these fish out of the cooler. We're gonna clean them up, the Barracuda and the Red Grouper. What a beautiful day. It's actually later in the day. That's why there's almost no sunlight. It's almost going down, but my boat has been charging all day. Batteries are full, zero stress. Let's grab these fish. Let's start with the grouper. I get lots and lots of requests from y'all that I should do some baked fish. And I'm thinking some baked grouper is something that I don't think I've done before, so we should give it a try. We're gonna put the grouper on this piece of cloth, and that should keep him from sliding around, because grouper are very slimy fish. They will slip and slide. Slip and slide like Wet and Wild. I don't think Wet and Wild exists anymore. That was a water park I used to go to when I was a little kid. It's right next to Blizzard Beach in Orlando. I think Blizzard Beach is still around. But Wet and Wild ceases to exist, or they just rebranded it. You know, it's been a long time since I've been to a water park. But every time I go to a water park and I go down those really steep free fall slides, it destroys my back. I'm like bleeding and bruised afterwards. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. And that's why we bleed them out. That is a perfect white, nice meat. You can see even on the fish, took it right off the bones. There's a little bit of meat in the cheeks and in the throat and then the top of the head. This is such a small grouper. If he was a big grouper, I would keep all this meat and also bake it. But I'm gonna just feed him to my chickens and to the kitty cat. They gotta eat too, you know. Might as well feed them good. I will take the fillet off of the skin. Just run your knife right along that grouper skin. Grouper skin's pretty thick, so it's real easy to cut along it. You're left with an undeniably delightful piece of meat. This bag is labeled Barracuda, and this bag is labeled Red Grouper. So obviously we know what bag we're gonna put this fish in. Boop. Easy peasy. How about some fresh grouper for the kitty cat? Hey, Elliot. Hey, Bubba. Turn around. Above you, behind you, above you. Come here. There you go, buddy. It's all yours. What are you looking at? I don't see anything. Elliot's twitching his tail, which means he's probably saw a bird or something. He's on the lookout. Yeah, Knuckles, I don't want to pet you. I got fishy hands. But enjoy your fish, buddy. He's doing his little rubs. He's got to give me a couple of love rubs before he goes in for the kill. There he goes. The little kitty that could. Enjoy, buddy. Next up, we got the old Great Barracuda. Very sharp teeth. I would not want to get bit by this guy. And people snorkeling around the Florida Keys, they get bit by barracudas all the time. Usually, the barracuda will see a shiny watch or a bracelet or a necklace, and they'll just go up and bite it. And unfortunately, it's usually attached to an arm or a leg or even a neck. I almost got bit in the throat once when I was wearing a pendant while spearfishing. Luckily, I avoided catastrophe. And today, we'll be cleaning them up. Damn, that's a good angle right there. I wouldn't want to be eaten by that. There's a video, maybe 6 videos ago, I went spearfishing and a barracuda this size tried to bite me in the face. And you can actually see him. He was just a few inches in front of my face and he tried to bite me. Luckily, I was able to avoid that situation. If I would have got bit in the face, that would have been a lot of views. A lot of views. The things we'll do for views around here, right guys? More views equals more videos, which equals more entertainment, more creativity, all the good stuff. Very easy to take barracuda meat off the skin because they have a very hard, thick skin. And they do have that bloodline right down the middle. Because Joey's not going to be able to pick this fish up probably for a few days, I'm going to go ahead and cut that bloodline out. Storing fish with the bloodline, I don't recommend if it's going to be more than a couple of days, because the bloodline does somehow like travel through the fish, like it spreads. Like this bloodline in 4 days will be like another centimeter wider and darker, and it kind of seeps into the meat. We don't want that. And you know, despite all the hate that we give barracudas, their meat, once you take it off the skin, actually smells great and it tastes great. I've had it myself many times. It's a good meat. We're in the kitchen now and we have our bagged up red grouper and we're gonna be baking it. A lot of requests for me to bake fish. I rarely do it, but I think it's time. And we're gonna do a Mediterranean style baked fish. So let's take our grouper out. Come on and get a nice close-up of this grouper. So I kept the grouper in the bag with some paper towels to keep it nice and dry. And it worked. I don't even have to pat them dry. Oh, look how clean that meat looks. Doesn't that look super clean? That looks nice. It's just like, that's why you bleed your grouper. Heavenly. The first thing we're gonna do is salt them. We're gonna use this Celtic sea salt, the fancy stuff, right? Is it Celtic or Celtic? Oh, I don't know. Celtic, Celtic. Someone leave a comment how to say it right. And we're just gonna salt both sides. Whew. We don't want to put too much salt on there. A fingerful of salt. Look at that. Minerals and all the goodness of our Celtic. It looks what? Delicious. Woo! Now we're gonna drizzle on some olive oil. Come get the drizzle. It's gonna be like a full pan kind of drizzle. Wait, is that, you think that's too much?
I think that's enough.
Okay. Now we're gonna add our seasonings, which is, can we get a little shot of this? Wait.
Yeah, cumin, paprika, and
that's it? Those are the three. Oh, and pepper. Those are the 4 things that we put. Yeah, pepper, paprika, cumin, oregano. Cumin? Oh boy.
We did a little strainer.
And then we're gonna flip them and do the same thing. Yeah, it'll blend in there pretty nice. Yeah. I'll try to get as even of a spread as I can. And if you wanna copy this recipe, I will put the recipes and instructions in the video description below, so you can just copy and paste it and you don't have to watch the video back and forth if you want to recreate this. I'd say that's pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, now for the magic. I'll rub it a little bit. Nice little blend. We'll flip it again. I think this is bueno. The oven is preheated to 400 degrees. Y'all see what we got over here? We got some garlic, we got some minced garlic, and then some whole garlic. The wholes we'll just throw in there like crack babies, whole. And then we got the minced garlic. Hope you like garlic. That is a lot of garlic. What are these called?
Kalamata olives.
Kalamata olives?
Yeah.
Kalamata olives. Should I just let them rip?
Is that what it says?
Let them. It just says put olives on top, so.
All right.
I mean, I like them, so. All right. Yeah. The party's not over yet. What do you call mini tomatoes?
Grape tomatoes.
Grape tomatoes. We're gonna add a whole box of them. Do we want to add the other ones too?
A whole box? Oh yeah, the sugar bombs.
We have two
different kinds.
Yeah, sugar bombs. Greta likes the sugar bombs. And these are Watsonia. Where's that from? It says USA. Yeah, toss yours in there. Woo, tossing in them tomatoes. We are gonna add some dill to this, but not until later. The final thing we're gonna add is, look, does that lemon look perfect to you?
I was just gonna say that. That looks fake.
That's
You must have cut that like with a really sharp knife. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that's a perfect looking.
Wow. That actually, wow. I don't even want you to squeeze it.
I'm gonna squeeze it.
Okay.
We'll just do a nice squeeze over the whole thing.
Oh wow. Mine always stings.
Yeah, come look at these. This is Greta's special. I've never tried a Japanese sweet potato before.
Oh, they're delicious.
They're supposed to taste like ice cream or something like that?
Cake.
Cake.
The inside is like cake.
Like cake. I'll give you guys a full review on a Japanese sweet potato. We'll see. But the fish is going in. We got ourselves some homegrown, well, we don't know what they are. We don't know if they're green beans or cowpeas or what.
Well, they're cowpeas, but we're cooking them like they're green beans.
Okay, you hear that? They're cowpeas. We grew them right here. One green bean and a little bit of salt.
There we go.
For some reason, homegrown food always looks so puny compared to the store-bought stuff.
So much effort.
We're not using the right kind of steroids in our food.
Hey, did you already try one?
No, I'm about to try one. Here we go.
Whoa! Oh wait, those are not green beans, but they're good.
Those are good.
Wait, did you leave with 2 spikes?
We put it in there for 20 minutes. And it's sizzling. It smells great. It looks great. And we can give it a quick test to make sure it's fully cooked by take a fork, and if it goes right through it, yep. All right, it's cooked through. The fork went through the fish, smooth like butter. I want to try some, but we should probably wait a minute, eh? We got ourselves some dill, the final and secret ingredient to this, and we'll just kind of break the dill over the grouper. That's how we break our dill apart. This is your fish.
No.
Get this video done with. Look at that chunk. That's a big chunker bonker. Right next to the Japanese sweet potato. How's the lighting on that? Before we try the fish, let's try the Japanese sweet potato. Greta says it's supposed to taste like cake. Mm-hmm. We need to get a whole truck of these things.
Yes.
It's delicious. It's like sweet and creamy. Delightful. Okay. But we're here for the fish. Red Grouper, Mediterranean style. It looks kind of like out of a magazine. Firm. Nice. Grouper's usually a pretty nice firm fish. It's smoking. Those seasonings we put on there.
Good?
Very flavorful. The cumin.
Yeah.
Was it cumin? Cumin.
I think. Cumin.
Cumin. Very firm fish. Very flavorful. Very juicy from being baked. I'd say this recipe is one to try at home.
That's a big bite.
Oh yeah.
Is it hot?
I screwed up.
Baby. Oh no.
Don't film this. 10 out of 10. We're doing it right here in the Florida Keys. Eating fish, potatoes, tomatoes. And if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button. And we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers. Big shout out to this video's sponsors, Boat Daddy. Find sandbars, fishing spots, boat ramps, and meet cool people. TampaClothing.com. Get custom apparel made for your sports team, employees, fishing trip, or custom event. Cut, printed, and sewn, all made in the USA. PCFun.com. Premium fishing gear at a low cost. Get 20% off on their website using my code SFFC20. If you want to support the South Florida Fishing Channel, contact me at Heiko at southfloridafishingchannel.com. Shout out to all our fishing club members. As a club member, you can win prizes on our live stream every week, and you get access to our live chat where you can talk to other members and myself. Thank you all so much for watching this video to the end. Till next time, cheers.